Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to a special retrospective, multiple parts, of Castlevania II: Simon's Quest. A long time ago when my Facebook group hit 100 likes, the person who was actually my 100th like, Jacob Sanchez, who's a friend of mine, I promised that whoever got the 100th like, I would actually do a retrospective or a video or something like that for them. And he wanted Castlevania II, and this game is pretty infamous, as many people know, and I have kind of held off on it, and then I found out about Simon's Quest Redacted. This is a version, basically a ROM variation of Simon's Quest that takes all the really annoying parts of Simon's Quest and actually fixes it. So the NPCs actually say useful things and basically polished it up and made the game a whole lot better. And we're going to go ahead and just go with this. And I'm looking forward to this. I have not played Simon's Quest in a really long time. So, let's see what we can do. Player 3. Alright. So, let's talk to the population here. The white crystal will let you see unseen platforms. So we probably have to procure a white crystal then. Sprinkle holy water on walls to uncover clues. Oh, there's the church. That's what heals you up when you're low on health. As you can see, they fixed a whole lot of stuff. Normally, a lot of these villagers just spoke gibberish. Buy a white crystal for 50. Oh, did I have 50 already? Oh, that I did. Very cool. I wasn't aware I already had currency. What do you have to say? Holy water for 50. Okay, well, it looks like I'll probably be farming for some hearts then. Discover a clue in the woods outside of Algiba. Pray at the church to restore your vitality. What do you have to say? Buy a thorn whip. Okay, so a thorn whip and holy water is here. So we probably need to be doing some farming, I imagine. That is one thing I did know about this game. Holy water breaks walls and reveals traps. That we will... Velasco Marsh, Berkeley Mansion, and Perils. I think Berkeley Mansion is the very first mansion we have to go to find a piece of Dracula. And the storyline, if you don't know, very simple. Find the 3 clues lost in Berkeley Mansion. Cool. When Dracula died at the end of the first Castlevania, he actually cursed the entire land, as well as Simon Belmont. And now Simon has to go find the pieces of Dracula that have been spread throughout Transylvania, and put them back together again and defeat him again to break the curse. I know that's kind of flimsy logic, but, you know, it's a video game. Now, we're just going to chill here in the woods. Ooh. And farm hearts, because we need 150. What a horrible night to have a curse. And that's one of the things they did to fix the game right there. Instead of, like, that long period of time, they just made it a very fast change from day to night. And during night, the enemies are tougher. And I don't think they drop nearly as many hearts. We're just going to walk back and forth here. Now, a little rant I want to go on regarding this game. Or actually, gaming in general. You know how a lot of games now, they have the, go ahead and, you know, pay X money for the game, and then you have to go ahead and download stuff, right? So they keep a lot of the game to the point that you have to fork out more money in order to beat it or discover the entire game. Well, the thing about it is I think what a lot of people seem to forget or don't remember is that we were having to do this, like, even back during the 80s when these games were first coming out. If you remember this game, this is a prime example of that. Because Castlevania II had stuff that you did not know how to do unless you had a subscription to Nintendo Power or you had like the tips and tricks books. I mean, so you were having to pay Nintendo more money than the actual price of the game in order to beat it. So I know it's a little bit different than downloading, but, you know, downloading DLCs and all that, or pay to play, but, I mean, Nintendo still got the money, and a lot of games did that back in the day. So it's not nearly as new a concept as a lot of people think it is. I still have that tips and tricks book somewhere around here. I think. Ooh! Jumpy werewolf. There we go. Let's see what a night of hunting can give us money-wise so we know how to time this better. I definitely have to keep those werewolves at the very end of the whip. Come on. There you go. Obviously faster to farm during the day. But I don't know if the heart rate is about the same though. Now this game got a lot of infamy. It was already infamous, but it got more infamy because this was the Angry Video Game Nerd's very first game review. And I believe he actually did a review where he mentioned this remake of Simon's Quest, and he was actually very pleased that his review was actually apparently one of the precursors to it being made. So it's cool that James Rolfe realizes the positive effect that he's had on gaming in general. Okay. Now let's see here. We have 106. We're almost there. So let's just keep the good times whipping. And this will be a lot faster now. Well, potentially, if the drop rate stays the same. Which it doesn't look like it is, actually. But I know the Thorn Whip is definitely something that we need to get right off the bat. Yeah, I don't think the drop rate is nearly as good. Well, maybe. Maybe it's just the luck of the draw as normal. 116. Alright, I'm not even going to count. I'm just going to, you know, fight through here. Now, my very first experience with any kind of Castlevania game, my family was borderline very religious, or at least my mother was, and she wasn't really too keen on me having games like Castlevania or stuff like that. However, I did play Castlevania. Do you remember those Player's Choice arcade games? I know some of the old school guys here who are watching may remember those. But they were essentially arcade games that you paid quarters in and got to play the first few levels of classic Nintendo arcade games. Kind of a interesting demo machine to see what the kind of games the NES had. And Castlevania was on one of those. And I used to play the first level of Castlevania a lot, and you think the game's kind of hard to control with the NES controller? Wait until you actually tried to do it with a joystick, an arcade joystick. A nightmare, especially when you got to the giant bat at the end. I don't think I ever got past the bat. Of course, I was young. I was very young back then. 132, almost there. And then we'll have the Holy Water and the Thorn Whip, and we'll head to the first mansion. Now, the Castlevania game that I ever really played was Super Castlevania 4, or just Super Castlevania, which I have to agree with the AVGN and say that it is definitely the best Castlevania game. This is the classic side-scrolling format that, when I think of Castlevania, this is what pops into my head, this right here. Not necessarily farming, but, you know, just the side-scrolling. I never owned a PlayStation. I was a Nintendo kid, so I never got to play Symphony of the Night. So I can't really gauge that. And I have considered doing a Let's Play of it, but from how I understand, a lot of it is just, a lot of the game is backtracking, and so I'd be there forever. Ooh. Okay, that's 152. Let's head to town. Oh, yeah, what a horrible night to mess up my trip to town. Thanks, I appreciate that. We'll go ahead and head there anyway. I remember, like, don't zombies pop up or something in town? I think so. We'll find out. I think the same kind of zombies that would pop up at the first stage of the original Castlevania. Yep, kind of. Let's wait for you to pass on by. It'd be kind of freaky to see those walking up and down the street at night, though. And I doubt that we can go in any houses or anything. Well, actually, we may be able to. Let's see. Nope, nope. We most certainly cannot. I guess they have the door barred, we just can't see it. That's alright. In the meantime, that just lets us farm more and more hearts. Now, when we die in this game, we lose all the hearts. So we need to make sure, or when there's a game over, I think. So we need to make sure that we do not die, or at least keep dying to an absolute minimum. I actually think that that little glow that we had before we headed back was me getting a 1-up. At least I hope so. And Simon's garb, I very much like this one because it actually looks like he's wearing full pants. In certain versions of Castlevania, especially Super Castlevania, it doesn't look like he's wearing pants whatsoever. He's doing the full Roman look. Which would be awesome if this was a game set in Rome, but in Castlevania, I assume it would be cold. I forgot how long night goes here. And fortunately, we should have quite a few nights that pass by where we're actually heading somewhere, so it won't be nearly the problem that it is. And I'm trying to remember where the Thorn Whip guy and the Holy Water guy was. Back, foul beast. Well, we are definitely rolling in the hearts now. We got 220. Hell's bells. I don't know if there's anything in the game that costs that much. I think the Thorn Whip might be... Well, no, I think there is something that's 200. But if we keep killing monsters going through this quest, we'll be good. This is just the initial, you know, setup that we have to do. Because we'll certainly get hearts once we get into dungeons and run our way through the lovely Transylvanian scenery. And the morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. There we go. Now, let's find all the things and get ourselves sufficiently geared up for the day. Okay, no one sell me... And I haven't got hit yet, so there's no need to visit the priest. Was this guy selling something? No. Already got a white crystal. Holy water. Yes, we definitely will buy holy water. And that means that the stake, or excuse me, the thorn whip is over here somewhere. Which, let's see here. Where was that open door at that we saw? Ah! The Thorn Whip Salesman. Yes, I shall. Now, let's see. Oh, is that just a longer whip? Let's check here. Thorn Whip? Yeah. Interesting. And we never run out of holy water, so that's always good. At least I don't think so. Let's see. Nope. Unlimited holy waters. Now let's head to Berkeley Mansion, I think it was called. That's the first. There we go. Now, more powerful whip is most welcome. Especially during the day. Killing those werewolves in one shot. So that'll mean 2 shots at night, I imagine. Oh, those fish people. I hate these things. Fortunately, the whip is long enough that it's not going to be much of an issue. Ooh! Now, if these are anything like if this is anything like any of the other Castlevania games, if I get hit, I'll actually fall back, and in platforms that is most unwelcome. So you guys can just screw right off. Oh, okay, I thought these were the red skeletons from Castlevania, the ones that were immune. Nothing really over there that looked worth getting. Well, I don't know, maybe let's throw some holy water over there. Oh! We can't attack on the stairway, unfortunately. Simon Belmont's arch enemy is interior design. Okay. Ah! Disappearing blocks. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, this was just a way to get through the skeletons. Huh. That's a lot of skeletons up there, though. Just be patient. There we go. Curse time! And I'm not sure which way to go. I'll tell you what, let's head this way first. And see... Oh! Okay, there's a platform. Really? There we go. Wouldn't have been able to see those platforms otherwise. Ah, this is supposed to be the first manor. Interesting. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna kill me. Oh! Well, that killed me. I can't control my, Do I still have my stuff? Okay, yes, I still have my stuff. Whoa! Okay, that's not good. Alright. I just gotta be very careful with those jumps, then. Hell's bells. It's like, that's a dungeon down there. There we go. I keep on forgetting, it's a Castlevania game. I need to be on my A. That's 2 lives down already. So I'm just living the dream here. And I'm not exactly sure... Hello. What the heck are you? Ow. Well, you're easy to kill, at least. Ooh. Ah! No. I see water, or, that's what I was told, is to always make sure invisible blocks. Okay. What's here? Okay. I think there was nothing there. Awesome. I love losing health for no reason. Take out my frustrations on Gruesome there. Ooh. That's not good. Oh! What the heck, man? Alright, we're heading into another area there, so let me go ahead and head back to the area that we were at. See what was up there to see. Oh, I saw flames up there. That's never a good sign. Oh, those may have been graphical errors. Ah, the infamous slimes. Okay, gotta jump up here. Okay, that's not fair. Whew, thank God for that thorn whip. I'm sensing much frustration in this game, so I hope you guys have buckled up. Okay, there's one of those slimes. We'll ignore that. I'm not exactly sure what we're... Oh! That wasn't good. Oh! Okay, there's one of those fake blocks that I've been told about. Anything? Ooh. Only an oak stake will shatter the crystal ball. That's right, there are crystal balls at the ends of these stages. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Unfortunately, there's no potions or anything to be had. Ooh. No. 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 Ow. Flee! Yeah, there you go. Holy water. Now, should we try that other path? I'm not sure where the invisible blocks are, though. I guess we can give it a shot. See what happens. Okay. That was fine. Oh, God. That's not good. Not good. There we go. Ah. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm afraid I'm very paranoid now that there'll be some sort of shenanigan going on. Nope. Didn't look like it. Oh, wow, I just walked right into that, didn't I? Well, crap. Let's go ahead and continue. Okay, we lost all of our hearts, but everything else is good. I'll take it. I walked right into that fire, didn't I? The cardinal rule of, Let's go ahead and equip the holy water. There we go. The cardinal rule of MMOs I just broke playing this. Let's see what the guy in blue has to say. Looks like we're gonna have to take the long way. Now I'm just gonna start throwing this, throwing holy water at everything. There's another one of those dungeons. Okay, he was up here, provided it's a he. Invest in an oak stake, 50. Oh, okay, so we have to farm hearts now, again. See what I said about dying and having it not be a good thing at all for you? How many do we have? Oh, Lord. Okay. Well then. Well, I need things that give me hearts, guys. Where are you at? Ooh. Find the hidden flame on Dobby's path. Okay, that's kind of cool. Now, there's another. Okay, big hearts. I'll definitely take big hearts if you guys are willing to part with them. I'm just gonna have to walk back and forth over here, I guess, to try and get as many hearts as possible. So I can get that magic 50, because apparently we need the oak stake in order to clear this. And of course, we're going vampire hunting. We need an oak stake. That's like part of the standard vampire hunter's kit. And I'm dead serious, it is. We saw a vampire hunter's kit at Ripley's Believe It or Not in San Antonio, and it was actually pretty cool. You know, obviously it's staged, but it was really cool to see, because it had everything in it that you would expect a seasoned vampire hunter to have. You could figure that it's just things that you could get straight from Van Helsing's kitchen. Where are we at here? 38. Almost there. We see the light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully it's not a train. $42. That anticipation. It's like staring at a toaster, or trying to water to boil. It'll come slower and slower the more you stare at it. It's getting a little bit slow too. We got a lot of stuff on screen. There's our 50. So let's walk up this way. Hello, person trying to make money on me. Or not make money off me, but, you know, try and procure finances during a time of need. Of course, that's the capitalist way. Now, that's where the... Okay. Yeah, we have to go head down here now. Because that's where the slime was that we saw earlier. I'm still so paranoid about fake blocks. Oh! Yeah, see? Oh, do we have to go back? Are you kidding me? Well, maybe not. Ah. A secret snack chamber, maybe? Oh, man. You're kidding me. More red herrings. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to work my way back through perilous jumps and knights and all kinds of nastiness. Ah, okay, this is where we were before. Oh, we're gonna have to work our way all the way back up there, aren't we? Hell's bells. Oh well. We gotta do it, we gotta do it. And I knew to be worried about falling blocks. Or, fake blocks, rather. Worst comes to worst, we're still farming hearts, and that's the important thing. The currencies. The currencies are important. At least, well, I don't know. I would have much preferred gold coins. The fact that the hearts and everything fueled your abilities in Castlevania was always strange. Instead of just filling up your life meter. Speaking of which, I don't think I've seen one piece of meat since I started playing this. Ah! Bad gargoyle. I'll tell you what, guys. That thorn whip was a very good investment right off the bat. And I think we'll work our way back up here. Because I think this is where we need to go. Yeah, this is. It's going to be a lot of trial and error here. And I hope you guys are going to be patient enough to join me for the ride. And whoop, there we go. Now, let's see if we can pull this off with a minimum of bloodshed. And frustration on my part. And we head down here now, and we ignore the guy in the blue robe. Since we already have the oak stake. And there's where the slime was. This is where we were farming earlier. We already got 62 right there too, so that's good. Okay. You go ahead and walk through there, Skeleton Man. Alright, no messing about now. Everything gets checked. Okay. Hey. Now let's not be too hasty now. Okay, there we go. Now I don't know if... Okay. Oh, there it is. Let's get the steak. and you now possess Dracula's rib. Awesome. Okay, guys, I believe that is this entire little area here. Let me check just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, looks like it. I'll go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we got a lot more game to play. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.